Peter B sends message to obedience. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Gregory Obi, has congratulated Ademola Adeleke for his victory at the just concluded Osun State governorship election. And also urged the supporters not to be discouraged by the poor number of votes the party polled in the election. In the post he made on his verified Twitter handle, he took time to explain the reason why the Labour Party did not perform well in the Osun State governorship election, adding that the result does not reflect the growing strength of a party at the national level. Speaking about the outcome of the Osun State election, he explained that they are barely 1 month old in the Labour Party and they were contending against forces who have been operating in the state for over 20 years. He wrote, "To the obedient movement family and our supporters nationwide, the outcome of this particular election is not a verdict of our exponentially growing strength nationwide, especially when viewed against the fact that we are barely 1 month old in the party and we had to contend with forces that have been entrenched in the state for the last 2 decades. However, within this very short period of only a few weeks, the Labour Party has made its presence and political impact felt nationally." Peter Obi's post read thus: "To the obedient movement family and our supporters nationwide, the outcome of this particular election is not a verdict on our exponentially growing strength nationwide, especially when viewed against the fact that we are barely 1 month old in the party and we had to contend with forces that have been entrenched in the state for the last 2 decades. However, within this very short period of only a few weeks, the Labour Party has made its presence and political impact felt nationally." The Labour Party polled just 2,729 votes in the Osun State governorship election that had attracted mixed reactions from some members of the public. Some people said with the level of popularity that the party has gained on social media, they expected the party to go far in the election. But Peter Obi had told his supporters that what happened in the Osun State election is because the Labour Party was fighting against forces that have held their ground in the state for years. What do you have to say about this? Everything he says is actually going to, is actually true if you're looking at it from that angle. Labour Party people are a whole lot of focus on the presidential part of Labour Party, whether you like it or not. That is why I take out time to say it is not just at the center. They have to make sure that they give this same support, that they come out and give support when it comes to governorship election, when it comes to what they call local government chairman election, senatorial election, council election, speaker of house, state house, speaker of house, national assembly. They should make sure they all also practice active politics when the time comes for those elections. That is why I'm reminding people, it is not after this federal now we go and people go and sit down. I've done our job, we have voted. No. The job still continues. You still continue to work towards. And I've said it before, voting for only the presidential election would be like you are going to sit down when the work is not even half done. How do I mean? I mean, imagine at the end of the Labour Party. I'm saying if Labour Party finally gets the presidency, as in they win the election. Do you know it will be difficult for the Labour Party because they don't have a wide space, they don't have people at the middle, as a middleman, to do their job. Imagine you have only one competent person in an organization as against an organization that has competent people spread out. When I mean competent people who have the same goal with the person at the center. They are coming to work so that they will save Nigeria. If you don't have people who have it, it's going to be difficult. So it is going to be difficult for the person at the center. Except we come out and make sure we use our PVC to put people who have the same vision as the person at the center. That is when our nation will start experiencing positive changes in no short time. Am I communicating? Nigerians are going to vote individual, no political party. Adeleke won, not PDP. Exactly what I even said, I think, in other news. I said, this time around, people are voting for people. People are so engrossed. And let us not forget that Adeleke won, according to people believed he won the 2018 election, but it was rigged in the favor of the All Progressives. That was what happened, and they were determined to give him back their vote, which they did in Osun State. Okay, you are correct, my person. It was Adeleke people voted for, and not the PDP. Okay, the journey had just begun. We are forever obedient. Okay, you are right. Not PDP won. It is Adeleke. You are very, very correct, and that is just it. And apart from the fact that I'm saying people should come out, people are coming out these days to say, you know what, whoever is good under any party, so far that person is a good person, that person is marketable, that person is credible, is capable, is willing to work for the either good of the state or of the country, of his local government or of his constituents, whatever position he is, people will vote for that person. Once they say that the person's manifesto is good, he is credible, he is capable, his past office, he has been able to, show some signs of, if I am given a bigger office, I'll be able to deliver. Believe you me, no matter where the person is standing, no matter the party that, covers him, they're going to go there and vote for that person. And sincerely, I am beginning to love it. Sincerely. It will mean, come what may, very soon we'll start doing the old party. People will start knowing that they are going to be held accountable for. Why it is going to still look like parties? Because, let me now say why it is going to still look like party. Let's say, for instance, somebody under, let's say, the PDP is voted in. Let me just use this as an example. And they voted him in, he did well. He did well in previous office and they voted him, and he did not meet up people's expectation. What do you think will happen? Anybody who is coming under PDP again, people will find it hard to trust the person. No. Do you people understand what is going on? Just like in the All Progressive. Let me say, for instance, now, Yemi Osinbajo was the one that is the one that is a presidential candidate. Do you think that people will vote for the All Progressive? A lot of people is going to be, let me say, 50-50. People who are not going to be voting for it will not, because they feel APC came with so much promises and they did not fulfill it. So they are saying, we give this person our mandate and this person no use them well. I don't know if you get where I'm coming from. People will still vote individually, but the party was going to be, they will, if care is not taken, they will either promote their party or taint the image of the party. Well, I just hope that this 2023, the kind of awakeness that we have shown, that we are no longer going to be sleeping over the fence. We are going to come and participate in policy, which the Totore Maipele, it continues, and Nigeria will get better soon enough. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. And until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.